Today na the 5th day of February. Of March. What happened in February? Anyway, of March 2024. Yeah. Now the education we want for calling at table. We say we don't try small. Yeah? Free quality education. A lot of time now, if you want to talk about the education in Sierra Leone, but come and go tell you say, we not be prepared for say we launch free quality education. Well, for 2023, what in the education be look like inside salon? Now we want for put na table. Because European Union give money to IGR for check the state of education na salon. So the reports don't come out. Because if you look, how much percent, not to 23% of we budget, government say puts by education. Okay. Well, let us see if we get value for money. Because you're not going to spend money. You know how for no. Well, IGR. Anyway, let's just listen to what the IGR then say. The state of the education of Sierra Leone for 2023. Now one can do today. Nobody now now say EU not get right. EU not do this. EU not do that. But I see rich per other side. Yeah. And they go and jump. EU they go and jump. You see them pumui and they go and jump. Yes. But Paris they not jump. But now the money. And now we money. So the money safe. I make some people give feel to say, that money they know that they can go Africa. You know, no say no money there. One way or the other, we are connected. So say for the follow the money. Okay? But before we come to that, we look for the now the update from the vice president. Just in case you feel to say, vice president, no the I'll tell you so. On behalf of President Bio, me, the Vice President of Salon, I begin the keynote address na the opening ceremony of the 64th Annual Conference of the West African College of Surgeons. Na Freetown. West African College of Surgeons. Okay, you can't question, say, we get there in Salon. Yes, we do. Do they have the equipment for conduct? Well, and I go bet you it's small. I do go bet you it's small if you want for ask, say, well, but now listen what the vice president say. Salon na the host country for this conference for the 6th time. 64, we don't host on 60. I hope say they no be ask you for make you take them around to we state of the art surgical room there. Na the country. Hey! Wala. Yes. Usa host then let just done the. Yes, usa host then a day for done. Because if they say, oh, now do it so. Or surgical room there. I don't know. I for be look like. But let's continue. The vice president say, as a country, we are proud of the progress we don't make so far for expand access to surgery. Nobody know day we get Gaya rich Salomon. I tell you, nobody know they get Gaya rich Salomon. Let's just check sick picking. Sick picking project. How many surgery we then get for perform? We then they able to do in a salon as opposed to flying the people out of Sierra Leone. Yeah? Let's just say sick picking. Just that. We don't need for go far. How many cases where they can to them? Where they say, no, then case here we get for fly them out of Sierra Leone. But the vice president say they don't expand the access to surgery. Usai. What type of surgery would they able for conduct na the district headquarter town's name? What you not get for kind of return? Yeah. Okay, appendix. And now that triple 90 me say triple na appendix. Appendix. They waiting. And say bone fashion in foot for pull and come out. Yeah, na surgery. I don't remember no more. Even at the provinces, then they do appendix day. Yeah? Huh. Now wait the vice president talk. But let's continue. He say, for the expand where they don't expand the access to surgery. We mean to say, place them be there when are they able for conduct in salon how we call an operation. And that's what we call it a salon operation. We're not able for conduct operation. They're not able now. So I still try for, but it says since 2012, it say the rate at which then they do operation so that you go understand. It don't go up in a salon. It said the statistics they show say about 400 to 506 procedures. 400 to 506 procedures per 100,000 people. 400 to 506 to 100,000. So less than 1,000 safe. But the Dominion say yes. Na kono, younger brother be do ania operation. That's good to know. At least now the provinces we get things then like that they happen. Eh? Okay. Well, la continue. Batonga left. La continue. It say obstetric surgeries don't go up by 160% nationwide. It say increase on the back by the number of surgeons within our public facilities. True. 61% of all the procedures then and 86% of C-sections are now being performed na the public sector. Bele woman there. %85% of C-section. This is part of a broader effort for reduce the maternal mortality rate by 38%. Okay. That's what the VP say. Don't blame the VP. Joseph Sano Hill Saloon. He say he do survey where they show say the maternal mortality rate don't go down. Better one. Joseph Sano be. If Joseph Sano in survey they learn a table, what you go say? Eh? I don't know if people really take sides. People really take sides for do a survey. We get for do with the life and death of the people of Sierra Leone. That enemy the question by Joseph Sano in your survey. Hill Saloon. We in and say the maternal mortality rates don't go down. Eh? Or for just take and say the gospel truth, or just the pinch of salt. But if you're the vice president, they talk so even the person where they na health self-talk. But that say Joseph Sano in Hill Saloon, they want for telling Tenki. Eh? Uncle Goodrich say not overdo the surgery. But after, what think can happen? Abakar Rashid say, men and go cottage. Then they go know what's in the happen there. The vice president say, then go continue for invest pan surgery business na salon. And we go, and the government committed to the partnership with the West African College of Surgeons. Together, let us continue to strive for excellence and uphold the highest standard of professionalism and ethics for left a lasting legacy in West Africa. I doubt if people within our governance, people within our government, being for pulling teeth, if they want for extract them teeth, if then they do an salon. Yes. Or for filling teeth. Now, I just wonder if that one the first thing they do, people in governance. If they teeth at then they teeth. Then go do an salon. If you not to anything and you can make you see then take quick trip. Let alone I make it simple. The sick picking project, we're familiar with them. We they see the kind of things them where they come through there. Almost they don't do inside Sierra Leone, inside salon. We need to for fly the people and come out. Outside we go knock chest for say we get an ultra modern, a state of the art surgical room. 34 Hospital, Choitram Hospital. Usai again. Life Care. Usai. Connaught Hospital. Eh? Because I try for when I know they talk about bayang. You read the word where I use state of the art, ultra modern, because now they use that salon. The word there. Which hospital we go able like when surgeon in council. Now we host them where they come. Who's hospital able care then go now surgical room where they say, let's come and take a tour. And everything we learn so. Uswan. I not say no deal. I ask to myself Uswan. Because even in surgery, we do bayang a salon. Bayang. Somebody they tell me the other day say you go for X-ray. You know the radiation. The people are waiting inside the room. If so, them boku is a small room. Them boku inside the inge for common do. No protection. Where they ask and say, no, say this X-ray business to get some after effect like the radiation and everything. They laugh at. The one who pack inside the small room, they laugh at. Because we don't understand. But the Dominion say, in Sabi Boku, we are Ghana then they go. But then they will Sabi. Ghana, India. Eh? Uncle Goodrich say, Ingo go salon, Ingo na the hospital, then can't tell we. Yeah, now so I read what he talk. Yeah? Maybe don't go, but not to surgery I go for. Yeah, we don't count them. But anyway, Sierra Leone will be host the 64th annual conference of the West African College of Surgeons when we do our inside free tongue. The vice president and I'll be the keynote speaker on behalf of the president of Sierra Leone. So it's he talk, I'll tell you so. Eh? Let's go now to a topic for today. The state of education inside 2023 na Salone. Then we all know about the government and the free quality education. So I don't think say much day for Tokianda. No, so now na the big five, but the first one, now then they will be get. Zainab see they say it go be worrisome for make person sit down a salon if good medical health care no dey. The biggest mistake by the government of Salone, I like na APC, na SLPP, now because them fail for harness the tremendous medical expertise were available in the Salone diaspora community. Jao Ladipo they say. Most of we, well, maybe some of una, like most of we get someone aligning with the take medication, maybe every other week. We get check up for do, or every 3 months, or every 6 months. You sabi the medication you take, you know why you take them. You understand? We know all the one in there. And we know how effective it be, whether you get insurance or no insurance. If you sabi the system, I like to make a day, I let you don't get insurance. If you sabi the system, yeah? But Then they part up the matter. Now for doing blood work, assessment, next medication, and all those things. Advise you waiting for do. Because of waiting, the healthcare system. I make beaucoup. But family we see den ka na den country ya. Na that side then the chook the head. But so be the tell say we this alone. Me I not like blood. Me I not like wound. Me I not like this. But we see den ka ya. And see na the medical side na the money they come. They don't chook it. Yeah? So it's a hard one. But for Sierra Leone, for me to just say, the well body business, it's a map. I mean, I talked to somebody yesterday. I'm not saying not to the topic for today. Tell me about possibly in a salon we not complain sick yet, so no don't take drip in the last 12 months. Who is Sabi? I not say no deal. I begin to think about all the workers that we me get for us. Yeah? We say a network get. I begin thinking about the workers then at the farm. Like seriously though. In a space of 12 months, they take drip. They take drip. I don't know if na the system who get say as person go we cry sick na for gan drip. But who they there? Who they up and down? Who they yagba? Talk to no more. Who they yagba? Who that get time for drip? We hear that say sleep better. You know that. Say you sleep better. Oh, okay, let's just take 1 or 2 ibuprofen or let's just take whatever. And that's it. You know what team for do? Most of the one they will get there, well, the big one there, like the diabetes and the other one there. Even then they now don't begin common as Sierra Leone. But some malaria, typhoid, a liver problem, wait again. Like now it make I even the panic though. I have a friend, the other day we talk, I know well. Now speak to a council. I know well. The next day I call him back. How they feel? Because it's so funny now, the quick thing where they bap. Now in that too. But well body business, now I make some of we the turn and then come to here. But the Dominion say Intel got thank because well after in transplant in the United States, one of your medication costs $2,000. Then call that medication the Tula. Hey, well, then Tula then a salon. Or Tula. He said that the one way EPAM. We make in kidney no reject in body. Making body no reject the kidney when they put $2,000. Salon. You get kidney problem. Forget it. We sabi, no? Yeah? Must this say talking about quality healthcare and the recent IGR survey and the free quality education system showing high risk for transmissible disease. Imagine you only picking them, they use one toilet. Recipe for disaster. And the toilet back nasty. Just added and did it. Yeah? For the drip, he said then they flush the sickness in the body. May not agree for drip. My friend na drip, then take kill him. They're not even checking blood sugar. Patricia come say some of the issues here are due to much of the medication they hold in our system. Zainab CDC, beaucoup young people already die, a lack of medication and unexperienced doctors. I'm not to say, one body, let me go through surgery last November, 3 weeks ago, he died. Then say internal bleeding. Salon sorry. May God help we. He said, brother, every 2-3 months they go hospital for malaria or typhoid. Particularly in the assay, but the primary school them and secondary school then get school nurse where they look at the picking them. Do they? I think so. But let's come to the education side. Let's left this well body business because the well body business, seriously, it's questionable. It's questionable. Even though they go say, oh, I better pass yesterday, but my brother, where are we? What's our day? And I feel to say back, nutrition back, the lack of some of the nutrients them over the eat. Then they all they make, them funny sick now they get a salon. Because somehow we see them paying. Ain't that so? Yeah? Eric, they say, then they mix the drip with quinine. He said that they 9 kill one pine in law them. Okay. For that one, we Patrick Dominion they ask, Abubakar Rashid say, Usa, I said that they know they again for that school now. He said first time will be they get medical team will be they gonna school to school. Yes, I remember that one day. But I don't think it happen anymore. Right. Let's come to the topic for today. Through radio democracy, let us take a school system now. I don't know what they say. Okay, let us listen.
Institute for Governance Reforms (IGR) then be established inside 2013 as an independent multidisciplinary public policy research think tank in the country. Since that time to now, IGR don dey work with different organizations then for pull different reports we get for do with the country development one. As we for CC government know about the achievement and challenge them since government introduced the free quality education, make IGR with other civil society organizations then don do one report with title The State of Education 2023 report. With this report, now forget feedback from stakeholders them, more especially parents them, about the current state of education in the country. Andrew Lavalley, the director for the Institute for Governance Reforms (IGR), start to talk about the objective with behind this report. We then do.
Okay, so let me hear what Andrew Lavalley say now of IGR.
The objective of this report is to generate feedback.
So the objective by this particular report, now forget feedback.
Sometimes people in far-flung communities hardly reach authorities.
So it say something in there, people in there now some community there, they're not able to reach the authorities them, which is true.
Even at the district level, let alone the national level.
It say even at the districts, then small districts them, the big district or the Alpha village them, where they before you say now the national one.
So it's consistent with the idea that no one should be left behind.
So this they follow the idea, say nobody not for left behind and for hear the voice. Talk to the camera day. Talk to the camera day. But slow listen them.
That we canvass the opinion of 2,400, of course in urban areas.
2,400 people. Canvass the opinion of 2,400 people. and then be able for capture
rural communities to ensure that their feedback in a more constructive way.
Their feedback in a more constructive way. Is it?
In a more constructive way.
Okay. In a more constructive way. Okay.
Into policy conversations like this. Too often you can see people shout on.
He said too often you they see or you hear.
People shout on radio. You can shout on in your communities. But
he said you can na radio, you na your community, but waiting.
Authorities can act on feedback that is constructively channeled to them. And
talk that line there, but I let you hear more. Uncle Lavali, talk about
in your communities, but
no, wait, talk the whole line.
To policy conversations like this. Too often you can see people shout on radio, you can shout on in your communities, but authorities can act on feedback that is constructively channeled to them.
So radio, community, authorities can play blind, dumb, deaf. The none will have a lead try for tell we. But with this one way in do so, authorities wait, now because the IGR do am, or now because the EU sponsored? Because if people they like talk to the camera, now then they talk, authorities supposed to pay attention still. Not to say pass. Would I hear you? Yeah? Say, na then we are na authority. Even this force, not guarantee say then go pay attention to her. Just like how then they play dumb and deaf. But other things, the way people they talk on radio na then community. Not to say because this is the book, then they read that, they all snap, they all answer. I ain't give for me to say they give for doing. Akbole, Usai. If you not take the Usai, that day they will see the launcher, so you don't know. And not be see again. Us reports anyway and will have only not don't do. If I forget all, and I forget the Citizens Manifesto. What think come be a Citizen Manifesto? Outside the citizen in Tawasi, the one way the old power, who for able for nobody assets. If for be public, the asset declaration for be public. Now be the number one part the Citizen Manifesto. How far with that one day? When they talk now, say, well, so tell them okay act to that but when they make on this way well show me by that Citizen Manifesto how much the government don't do inside self and inside self or that not reach there because the Citizen Manifesto now be the term for the APC and then be do that day just closer to the election. I think Kabari my boss with you saying they show we waiting gets. After that, we are anything but Citizen Manifesto. Andrew. Udai. We'll continue. And then we say, we they ignore community, ignore radio, then go answer to this. I just give you an example. Now, so if for be, no, not to say for be. Even at community level, they're supposed to pay attention. Not so. Even if people encounter radio, they're supposed to pay attention. So not to say, pass them do and this way, how they do it, then go make them pay attention. But let's go.
That's why when we showed you the video, we showed a video of a debate, State of Health and Education report a few years ago.
They continue say, from the report we then do show say, but 20% of teachers then keep absent in class. Where this is say, the unbox school picking the land book 1, and self say, one improvement where they fail not during the term, where then they do this report. Now that, picking them with belly, get confidence for sit down a class with them, company them.
As you can see,
yes, then the report. Mr. Go can pick inside the report. But now we are first. Wait, see, sir.
the report is a mix of many things. It shows highs and lows, areas where parents are satisfied and areas where parents need improvements.
So give us an example, it's how the parents are satisfied and it's how they're not satisfied.
So, for example, with the introduction of the radical inclusion policy.
Papa God. The radical inclusion policy, you know what's in there? For say them belle picking them because well na belle woman picking, I don't know. But the pregnant school picking them. Okay.
A few years ago, a lot of parents are now seeing that there is some inclusivity in the schools, the way people from persons with disability are
persons with disability, then they access the school.
treated now.
Oh, then they treat them at school, but the school, are they disabled friendly? The schools, are they disabled friendly? How much school they will get ramp? When not to step, you get for go up. The one who they use wheelchair. Okay.
It's different from how it used to be before. Pregnant women and girl mothers, the way they are being treated now is different. Even being allowed to sit in class with other kids.
I hope say this report not for praise, Then bele woman picking woman picking, bele picking woman. I don't know. I just hope so. Say this report not to in that part day. And say that EU give money, then say that radical inclusion, would I get belay now for able to sit down a class with the one who not get belay? I don't say now, so I say I hope not.
There are concerns around teacher attendance. We have about 20% of parents saying that there are sometimes they do not see teachers arriving on time.
Teacher, 20% of the parents say teacher they need to go on time. 20% say teacher they need to go on time. So how the teacher they can go and get side also.
Of telling teachers that parents are watching, that next year this report will be published as well, and the feedback, we only hope that by next year we see greater improvement in the next state of education.
And the Liberal begin campaign one day for next year. EU, and the other too. You see, because they go for doing back next year. And these are EU sponsored. EU finance. Okay.
Inside in your talk, the head of European Union delegation at Salon, Manuel Alexandra Muller, say since 2016 to now, EU don't support government for improve the standard of education at the country, and say the report where IGI and the partner do could help government for address some of the challenge them. We're still in at the education sector.
Since 2016,
Emmanuel Muller, the EU ambassador, and he talks so. What's not up by election? You feel free for talk. Okay. Must this say triple? But only claim of quality by the education. Why IGI no bother for survey about quality? Mean the access safe to the education. The access. Well, I'll continue.
European Union support to the education sector using different aid modalities at different levels.
European Union they support land book business na Sierra Leone with different aid modalities. That's what EU say. Okay?
For example, in primary, secondary education and TVET. The European Union has been supporting institutional capacity development to relevant policy frameworks for teacher recruitment and management, but also investing in school infrastructures.
You say then they invest per school infrastructure, teacher recruitment for higher teachers then. Okay.
To further pursue this, the European Union joined the multi-donor trust fund managed by the World Bank and to support the free quality education flagship program of the government.
So if they tell now say, then self don't put money, but a through World Bank for support the free quality education. Government back they put 23% of the budget by the free quality education.
Convinced that this kind of exercise provides a valuable feedback for policymakers and will support the government's aim to improve the governance and accountability in the educational sector.
Now we talk about governance and accountability. Now the educational sector, nobody no vex. If I be say governance and accountability na ECSL, then for vex. So everything for make you talk so. I know they talk last year. Now in talker, Manuel Mula, he say this one go help by the governance and accountability in the educational sector. And the educational sector. And indeed, they go help. Reports that salon. Who still don't see? They make changes per certain thing and say based on this report, they can't go parliament. They can reports. The way they don't watch and they can't go parliament say, but now this we see inside this report. And because of this, we want to make A, B, and C changes. Report so them pull and salon. Show me amba. I'll continue. Yeah.
In a talk before April Nado, the State of Education Report 2023 Nado, the Minister for Basic and Senior Secondary Education, Conrad Saki, say, then the ministry take the report serious one.
As it talk?
As this report show the improvement where government don't do at the education sector.
And this report is a useful tool to give us an indication of how we are performing.
A useful tool for give indication how government they perform per land book business and salon.
At least how the beneficiaries of our services see us perform.
Yes, because we're going to check how much spent and how much achieved. Value for money. All man they put money by this free quality education. Who saw the reach with her?
Then use the findings to make sure that we improve on our services.
Now you talker. Me I know society talker so now they left. Say he go use the findings by this report for improved services. And they wait for the day where the Minister of Basic, Uncle Saki, the time we go talk, we go make a statement say, based on that report where IGR been pulled. Triple not talker. Then you can still talk and back. I tell ya. Okay, continue.
And we hope that in the next round of evaluation, we will do better.
Hey! He said they hope in the next round. That same other round where and we'll have a little bit talk about. And I don't go cook the book so. We need for another person for do this thing. Okay.
Continue say, and not go take again. A ministry go begin get electronic tablet to help some schools them. What them for use for take register of teacher them where they go school.
In the area of teacher absenteeism.
Okay. In the area where the teacher then they absent,
we've started work on that.
They don't begin work on that already. I mean, I tell you, anything in Sierra Leone is possible. They don't begin work on that for kitchen teacher they absent.
Have a project called Media where
Then get project so they call Widea.
We're going to distribute tablets to school leaders.
So then they distribute tablets to, it says school leaders. Now principal, now head teachers, leaders. Okay, to school leaders.
They will use that tablet to take registers, digital registers of their teachers. And
now then they take the digital registers of the teachers. Now then they take her. Now I feel to say they for go step further for let the teachers themselves get something for do with the register. It not make difference if I like na digital, I like na paper. Yeah? Because now okay. I don't suicide the palava again for the. We there again for couch palava. We there. Because some teacher they in the school leader they not key in the C1 side. A teacher get my say me the inside class 2 building. The head teacher can't look for her. A class 5 building no see her. He make her absent. Because the two first the name meet up. Yes. It is controlled by the school leaders. Uncle Saki, una get to think this thing, no? Because in any way, una get to think about the chamots. Yes, there are chamotis. So una not forget the chamot side. Una not forget the chamot side. But the teachers should be involved. Even if not digital, the teacher for be involved. Pass if it be say na undercover. Where can I watch for I put her? Anyway. Okay.
So we can use that to monitor how we are doing with regards to teacher absentees. But it's
so they want to give the tablet so that they go use that for monitor the teacher there when they can school on time and the one day, well, we know they come at all.
Important. The teachers have a code of conduct also, which sets out the expectations that we have of them. So as professionals, we expect them to be able to meet some minimum threshold.
Minimum threshold. When I ask teacher them for boku, na the minimum no man never meets.
In terms of their attendance. And if they are not going to come to school for whatever valid reason, then of course they have to be able to inform the school so that adequate measures can be taken.
That is true though. Now so it's supposed to be. If you teacher no say you know they can't school today, you don't inform quick. Yes, emergency can happen. We sabi. But if I don't inform so that they know say them picking and they not go left so for nothing. I hope say not of it no money and they look at. Because most of the teacher they first so they apply a volunteer. You don't know. A volunteer, yeah. It's once you volunteer then call and say bra would the beats block under tomorrow. If you can't work for the day, well, now this night you go make. And the province is it left ma he go beat that block. He go beat the block, he catch that one day for the day. First of all, and a volunteer, the volunteer first. Oh.
Saki and say the ministry go look inside the recommendation them where they inside this report so that the standard of education go improve past how we day for the Society for Radio Democracy. Adeyemi Jackson, the report.
We want to tell Adeyemi Jackson thank you. And Radio Democracy, because now through them make me and you able for hear this. The state of education as alone for 2023, now the report. But again, they get for do and back this year, 2024. For this year, so now next year go come out. Then they then the foundation don't lay down. We belong say now 2,400 according to Andrew Lavalley, people them, then they ask. Yeah? Let me go through quick one some of the questions them where they ask. Okay, the methodology. It say na a mixed method approach na in they use. Yeah? Combining quantitative and qualitative research method. Okay. I'll see. Random sampling identified 2,400 households and 400 schools across the country. 400 schools and 2,400 households. Yeah? Teacher attendance and satisfaction with teaching services. 7 in every 10 parents, 71%, confirm the teacher were always in school. Okay, textbook availability in schools. And say that one day varies by district, with the national average 67%. People to textbook ratios remain under the ideal 1-to-1. As IGRC. Radical inclusion policy. Positive shifts in inclusion policies are reported by schools, including additional support for pikin with disability, that in a 66%, increased training for women teachers, 67%, and consequences for misconduct against marginalized students, 72%. Access to water and sanitation infrastructure na schools them. Access to water source in schools stand at 57%. Access to water 57%. Emphasizing the urge for investments. People to toilet ratio is a concerning 175th national, while people to good toilet ratio 1.132, more than 5 times the recommended ratio for girl students by WHO, indicate an unhealthy and dangerous learning environment. Yeah. So the water system no good, even though it's saying at 57%, which schools can get pump. But anyway, now the school level then go. Yeah? They'll just take on 400 school. So then 400 school and something are the lucky one them. But even in that, then 400 school and the toilet ratio no good. Let's see this other one. Teacher qualification and retention. Waiting and find out. Adapt policies to ensure teacher deployment in rural communities, as well as punitive action for teacher them who abandon rural area after being enrolled on government voucher. Okay, now come first. Now the question now, I want to go now. I'll go to the question there. Do you know if there is a school management committee of governors for school? And then one question where they ask and say on the national level 81% parents say they satisfy. Say they know about school management committee. How satisfied are you with the support where the school management committee or the board of governors they give to the school? How satisfied are they? Percentage of school with delayed subsidies. National level 93%. Delayed subsidies. Financial support, particularly through subsidies, is vital for the effective operation of educational institution, especially under the fee-free system na saloon. However, national data revealed a significant issue, with 93% of the one that they interviewed, the head teachers reporting delays in the timely arrival of subsidies. District-specific figures highlight notable low on-time transfer percentage, Bont, Tonkolili, and Bo districts. For subsidies, on average 93%. Just say no more now. The money not the car on time. Tonkolili for stand at 100%. Wait, the one where they last, the one where they 81%. Na Kailao, all the rest. Bont 100% late. Bo 98% late. I know Sabi. Where subsidy transfers made on time, they say then check the cash book management system. 78% of the school where they assess, then get a cash book management system where be they in place. Higher adoption rates then be observed na Falaba, Western Area Rural, Kono 90, Falaba na 95%, Falaba 95%, Western Rural 90%, and Kono 88%. Konadugo and Putloko showed the lowest rate 64% and 47%. Then are the cash book management. Oh, all left the cash book. It's so money business at this year. What's in at the top major concern or issue you get with the schools then? According to the school management committee or the head teachers then, the most significant issue are lack of appropriate physical infrastructure, such as separate toilets for girls and boys, and the inadequate number of classrooms, than at 44%, which highlights the urgent need for improved school infrastructure. Additionally, other pressing concerns are the lack of access to teacher training, when at 40%, inadequate textbook supplies, 38%, high student teacher ratio, 25%, and the lack of or poor access to the internet, 22%, which all contribute to challenges in delivering quality education. I go behind again. I do the done. No cowards. No talk small. I read them back. Small. According to the big one in the school them, one party triangle in them, now the lack of appropriate physical infrastructure. Yes. Correct school building. Not so the school building no more, but separate toilets for boy pikin and girl pikin. Boy pikin and girl pikin separate toilets. And they say the classroom not do. Classroom not do for the school pikin them. And because of that, they need urgent one for improve by the school infrastructure building in our school. In all of them, they say other pressing concern now the lack of access for train the teacher them. Teacher they need training. In all of them, Also, the textbook supply no do. Inadequate textbook supply. Textbook supply back no do. Then say high student teacher ratio. The classroom then they full up. One grade teacher they teach boku pikin inside classroom. We not to say if or be. And lack of or poor access to the internet. I know Sabi. They say all this they contribute, but the challenges for make quality education pikin go get them na school. Quality education pikin for get them na school. Okay. Just over 44% of the school staff them then talk about another major concern. When they say the most frequent concern among na understaffing. When I made the classroom they full up. Understaffing I may make the classroom full up. Not so the understaffing no more. They say them PIN code for teachers. Yeah? I left on that side. All that thing inside the report. On the other side. And the quality for education with what's in the outline so. Well, now one day, ABO will make people ask questions though about the free quality education. Welcome on board, Usman. What you get on this one, sir?
Yeah, thank you very much, Tripoli. Thanks for talking through regarding the one or two things that we don't bring up. You bring up about the health issue now, Salon, where you highlight the minister. Now and then we just throw so light there, go to main topic. But like this IV issue where you talk of and surgery, a big challenge we then get for try address. But most times the minister them on them will they say stakeholders as they can call themselves, not can go on the ground for try understand. But when you look at people who can relate for say ground roots people and we they and understand the system, those are the one that we you get for say you they meet with. Because when you talk of management, now one thing, and you talk of understanding, and then the next thing. But I know how where you go say you transform the well body for like you able do. Now mostly you get a challenge of now the one thing they can call consumables that are waiting if na medicine we then use every day. If na needle they don't choke you, then throw them. The gloves they wouldn't they use, we to say they use them forever because the bed they are just matter of tidying them and maintaining the other infrastructure. Some of them they. Then sometimes the technical know-how they, the doctors and they we sabi do few surgeons. They not just get the number. But the challenge is in that area of the consumables, how they can always replace them, but they can always trust on UNICEF, global funding, and other few people who they come give them aid when are just one off, or MSF come, or you see the massive ship. But then consumable and the people who then will structure how the system will work, then are the biggest challenge. Because the funds and they come when they see how something in the relate. But when they see they get drip every time, and one of the things we then before don't they address, we then say for don't know. Just like we people in the talk here say my brother tell me say they go get and drip. Then go know if they are just to the ground roots. But if you just see on the surface say well so now Europe and they do you go as a minister and say when I saw expecting for be the medicine and go na pharmacy then go get and they at a cheap cost, but you don't see even the system one of the medicine not one of the main tertiary hospital one of the big one how then don't get into private but we don't even know the outcome. we don't see all those challenges, but the season they bring improvement, but the improvement sometimes not they match with waiting they're supposed to do based on how the management of some of the funds who they can ask for they come. And that brings you in how then they tell we see this is not human capital. And you remember like a sound mind, like make up a sound body. So if this sound mind and sound body not well, you take that sound mind and sound body for good land, or the sound mind and sound mind technical areas will say I will bring them car left the show, but how that technical idea you go turn on to wisdom. And that knowledge where you go see a day for that skill that you go acquire. So if you go give that picking now that small thing where you say when they go manage in school for let you go eat few meals, they back a question. Uda go able give food for let you go na school. Okay, we see faults of how people them they eat gari during their lunch, how other CRS can come inside, how other organizations they come inside. Then they come back and still ask the same question. Who side the 20% of the government they go, they reach? Who side the donor funds, one of the partners and they give where they go up for letting go do. You see countries them like Senegal, they don't develop in Tibet. You see even this guy blinding the time way this guy way before don't come to Anthony Blinken, way before don't come salon we cancel like go now we move go Nigeria. How they show them then technical and vocational skills they would they don't learn. You see Kenya the technical and vocational skill. You see Rwanda the technical and vocational skill. You see Senegal, then you Tibet where they even they promote, and then you know from that MCC score. When I recently the MCC score when they say well we not go put in this because now you the write what you want. If they approve them, you go ahead. Not only they can say what they give for this. Then they tell you say now for the well-being of the people them. So you get you for right you model, then you present them. And mostly people in the ask when are civilians. I mean, one of the civil servants there can write some of these projects. Then show her, then look her, then they say, well, look, go show her to World Bank because they don't get, we already see them get money for this. Look, go show them, look, go get our camp. So this is the only technical area where they understand, say, we know, say, this money they, we know, say, how to get this, we know, say, that this project will go right. But when you come to implementation and transparency of that couple day, how they become used, now this is the biggest question. But it's a challenge we only hope, see, they're not going to get, because you look at the when you talk of good health and well-being, these are all the things we will expect, but it's a matter of a challenge how they go able to forget things where you know go be like something where they go put them on a monument in mark, who push it on that and say when I in places and marker now in this thing where they say let it be something where they act on and get good management skill based on waiting they ask them for the do. Because if they say policy conversation and people in the channel, then waiting at the question. That means they know they get window for letting listen to the people in. Now, Frank, you always say, what about the public petition committee where the civilians then get for go? You ask that question, the anything are different thing and they go tell you. Anything ask that question and then the big one are different thing and they tell you. But one hope say then they go then they collect, say no, then tier not to still get for B. Would I get for B and overseer, let's see overseer. You will get technical idea. Can you sign at the ground, not to just for the camp say they can't talk, and they go lecture over in America. What in America get for the way they go lecture at university? You come introduce something in your country that fame you go able to advertise. Now this I don't transform. Now this initiative I bring. Yes, these are all the things only hope say go able for help. But it's a matter of management, transparency, and able to see how they go able to go to that skill job and manufacture ideas. We go able to produce and at the same time we consume, and then we go able to develop economically. Thank you so much. Now we help we pray for the nation so that they will able to get better thinking. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Usman.
You're most welcome. Yes, sir.
I want to say thanks to Usman. Welcome on board, Alpha. What you get on this, sir?
Yeah, thanks for having me, and big thank you to Mr. Usman. I think he said on to start with the statement from the IGR boss. When you look at the level of education at Salon, it's so low that we'll get constructive criticism all over the country for the government begin for listening. So if him as a researcher, as somebody who they lead a whole research institute, they make them kind of statement, then they don't tell you say other people opinion or other people and comments the way then they make. the government not for take and serious. Now only them where they and do constructive criticism that then government for listen so. And it's not right, and government should not listen to that. I think everybody gets ill ways and means at which they're able to reach out to the government. People can use social media, whatever means, for ensure so they're able to reach out to the government, and it is the responsibility of the government for listening to every individuals because they are there representing the government. And that make them go tell you say governments now we all get them. Now we all get them not mean say now all they go sit down there for go. We pick selected people for go for being at that particular position there. But again, let's come back to me point who I want for make today. For me point, the capture again, I say a research is good. It's as good as the researcher himself or herself. Yeah, you make mention of Sano. We all don't know everything Sano don't say. So even if the ministry they reference Sano in research we do or in report we make, I think then say for no say this campus we already they take openly they take sides then and obviously then for me even bold enough for reference that kind research work then they because the person don't tell you the outcome of the research with immediate from the starting. Yeah, somebody with they claim saying a party member, somebody with they claim, they identify themselves openly. Yeah, but let me left that one day. First of all, thank you for sending the document. I go through the documents. It's a good literature. Let's make us in a good literature. The first thing I pick out now with the stakeholders. Yeah, when you do a research, when you say stakeholders, not only people within our main offices them. If now the number you want to use for get information, guess what? You know they ever get the real in stock. You need to get the real information. I want for call on the IGR boss. I think so. When you do this kind of research, you include the picking them day, the pupils themselves. You include teachers. You include non people that will not get anything for the reject. See the percentage we give for wash project. Not take Western area no more. Let not go applying for so. Not take Western area. Almost school get good clean water facility. Pump law they open for Snatong frequently. Then you go say then get this kind percentage. So for me, that make I say you say because when you go ask teacher, this no the teacher say on they get water na that teacher he named it first now they up na the flyer or na the list say this teacher now talk bad about this project or whatever. Come on, they left that teacher film go down to that pikin ask him where you can have money so we can school you don't able get clean water for drink. The toilet so you go and clean how the smell dey. Yeah. So there's a lot. So that make for me when people can pull documents, this idea pull biometer survey or whatever. When people can pull documents, not for just write the English. If not for English, believe me, now A1 all go the documents here they get A1. But go back in reality. Then you see the difference. It just about one professor there. It say when you want to measure poverty, when you go in a community, when you say, oh, I they call meeting now. The first people when they camp at that meeting, and they trust me, they are not poor. The one will not get closer for where camp at the meeting. These are the real poor people. Some of them, because of the state of poverty, then they shame for kind of public. I will go back. I said, no, just check Western area for water no more. Western area where they close to this way, I would say now the city. Now all school get better water rating than look the primary school there. So the location of the school say don't tell you say you able to forget water. Yes. Go back to the mountain villages them. Let you see if the schools they never get water. So for me, I think say what they do some of them here, we should be very, very much honest to ourselves. Not only to ourselves, but to the nation. Not only to the nation, but the future of them picking them. If we get it straight in the document, trust me, when that government person they read at night, say, hey, we need to add more zeal on water facility. We need to add more effort on training of teachers. We need to add more effort for give teachers PIN code, more especially in hard to reach communities. We need to increase payments for teachers who they teach in our remote locations them. These are some of the things. But no, when you look at all what's in the report, I don't think say government this when are the best projects, this one. Now the best. Now the best for me, what they put now, the percentage them. Yeah, this one almost percent, this 100%. So that tells you, if you give people that we ask now, selling people, get money within a tongue, let them go to their village, they let them begin snap school them for we. Lord Siba, the sitting accommodation, Lord see no more, Lord take any other one, not just take the sitting accommodation in schools. Let me see if we still get a passing mark way. Naya look is fabulous. Fabulous. So for me, I think say the director of IGR, he has more to do. They do well, correct, but I think say even when they send a questionnaires them or the one where they go do the research here, I think say let them not just go to their cities there no more. Yeah, let's say for example, you go to Makeni or you go to Bo, or you go to Bo, you ask the school where they inside Botong, and they suffer like the one where they outside the Botong. The school where they na Makeni tongue, and they suffer like the one where they carry Makali or their side and they it's clear. Eh? So it's just like we get one road guy now we come on by Bumbuna. One of the projects where we work under that side. When you go there, you dey really see poverty, you dey really see this constraint wey teachers in school picking and they go through. The way you give report, you say, I don't do Bobali districts, Tonkolili districts. Go down, go the village, then you see if you report, they remain the same. It dey change because you dey get the first-hand information. So for me, again, like I say, because of time, I still call on Mr. Lavali. It's somebody I respect so much, but I think say a research team the way they send, it really need for probe them. In a sense, let them not just sit down on one them big tongue them, they do the research. No, let them move downwards. Let them go to them village them. Let them talk to teachers. Let them talk to them picking them. Let them talk to parents them. Then you see the reality. But if I go sit down now, Lord say now I want to go do interview in a tongue. I go now and wash. I go for go interview now and wash. That's why I say the results for the get now and wash. Now they go get another school where they be Waterloo. No, that's two different results. So let's say now because I interview and wash, grammar school, Albert Academy, government model. That's how I don't interview schools in the Western area. So the one and then I don't speak for on behalf of all the schools in the Western area. So this is the kind of way missing. I make I say for the quantitative aspects, that's the amount of schools them as to compare to the total schools in the country. As far as I'm concerned, is still small. I don't know if not the money, because all research gets limitation. Maybe they get limitation based on money, location, or time. Then thing they did, but I think they should do more job, a more improved job for ensure say then can document here government go on for improve their services when they give to the nation. And that's not me on for today, sir.
Thank you very much, Alpha.
You're always welcome, sir.
Yes, Ezekiel, welcome, sir. What you get for me?
Hello?
Yes, you did live, sir. What you get for me?
Thank you so much, Triple A. Thanks to the panelists them and to all the listeners them. Bro, Alpha and I know more about statistics, collecting data and all that. So I make it go into deep side. For me, just they look at and say, hopefully, now a new beginning for let them create impact at the educational system within they happen in our country. They left the statistics lab talk in general about waiting really they happen, the impact way they happen picking their life where they really cause more downturn for the way education where we get to. Yes, facility, that's not a big deal. But to be frank, we all don't go through that system. If the level of education we would see today is not comparable to what thing be happen 20 years, 30 years ago, the facility way then they talk about it don't improve past waiting been there or waiting been there before, it be even dilapidated compared to waiting day today na many schools. So if the changes in terms of facility, if it been bad, then yet we dey get quality education, why now the quality not even comparable to that? This water business where they talk primary school where I go during lunch, we go all the way in a town and beg people and for drink. That very primary school, this go where I go, then get water tank there now. Water day, toilet day, nice one, then bill them. Yet the education is still not comparable to what will be received there that time. We will not be get any of that. In fact, the one of the classroom will be scattered na the side. Oh, they sit down. If rain they come, pass we all circle na the corner. Yet the value and quality of education at that time is strong compared to now. We then get water tank there, then get toilets there. I know they say once, and by the time we go, we late by 15 minutes. That man, not afraid God, he give we 12 lashes. Me, I begin for cry. Me, party now. The way how he cry now, our boss laugh. Because they think this man just few hours ago they were in Granite Farm, but he deal with we. He say no, you for take this serious. In between 12 lashes, So every time that way they say evening class, would they run for make sure say we day on time? Who's speaking they allow that for happen today, or which parent they allow that for happen today? Some discipline and they definitely you need for get them in place, because we not get other things them in place. The West way they talk about way they say they need a beat, then get other things that way then they hold the parents them and the picking accountable. We then go make sure say they respond. So facility is good. Things them where they need for put in place for let help picking them is good. But waiting now they picking them, the parents them, they your responsibility. We go create fear. We go make sure say they study hard. We go make sure say they show up on time. It don't bad off. It don't bad off. Then go put water there, then go put pump there, then go put nice chair, comfortable place. But if other things are not there in place, then they still go be furniture for let picking and sit down and enjoy. So that means parents, guardian, teachers, discipline for day. People and picking them for show up on time. Where they not show up, try for no. You the teacher, head teacher, try for no. Why this picking not come school? Why then come late? All them thing then they, and parents or guardians or even community way then they una for respect the teachers then. If una not give them respect, small thing happen, una just want go do anything where una want for do today. What how then they say? Yeah, not to me picking waiting if una not care, okay. Then give up. So this now everybody in your problem. Facility is good. Things that way we need for let we modernize, it's fine. But if discipline not there, people are not there for hold anybody accountable. In those days where they say then they go complain to the teacher for what you don't do in the house. That whole next day, they sleep. You they cry, you they beg for let you parents they not do it, or you guidance they not do it. But today we don't turn them to sham. Where you don't push them, take themselves, then begin for take. So they focus on taking money instead of for let them focus, say for let them picking come out good, because the parents they wait for help. We with the process, they not respect we, they not they contribute, they not they help. So this now big deal. Now community business. Now the whole country, we all therefore be on the same page. If not to that, you can build anything we want for build. If discipline not there for let them make sure say everything work right, everybody playing part. Now the same result we will get. Thank you so much, Triple A. God bless we all.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel. I also say thanks to Ezekiel for Aeon contribution today. the land where we elect, Sierra Leone. The State of Education Report for 2023. Watonga, you get 5 minutes. How do you get on this?
Yes, thank you. Before I talk about this education and the healthcare, I can always say me drive and a police, and for the past years, they complain to me about how they charge them money anytime where they go collect their rice. And it's not thing where they just start with where Mother come as president. It starts with 2,000, then now it'll go up to 10,000, which is like the new 10 loans now. So anytime they go collect rice, they charge them that. So I just been a try for talk with the commander. He say no where the money they go to. So I say okay, maybe somebody will get answer for me if I ask this question, because that thing where they just start for do where it not been there. Police they go pick up in rice and it just take them. But even yesterday, my driver be there with me when Paddy text him. He say the rest don't come, the February rest actually, no, the January rest, and then they go pick up yesterday. Where they go there, some of police then they not be even get the 10 loans for pay. That's where the midwifer be help them. So I just maybe somebody they listen how they way go before tell we why police them for pay for their own rights again, where government say na free. Also, when it comes to the healthcare in this country, it really is sad. I they see the way people and they abuse the health system, which really they everybody in a doctor in this country. Like all man they just they take their chances when it comes to the medical. You don't know medicine they take, you don't know what they give. But now the same thing no more. This country, I don't know if I do they do it. Honestly. Now do they do it well because God bless with everything what we need, but we're not able all we get for doing for manager, we're not able manager. So the health system now a big mess. I get somebody where is sick, nah man. They go get a medicine. Where I look up the medicine. I then put that medicine like where they give for them bella woman them. Now like now the West, where somebody gets, and it's not man. Now the medicine they be the give. Why I complain? He say because in belly the arts. The doctor say now that's go make him belly feel better. When na prenoro medicine. So on the education side, I can always laugh while they see them survey how they come out, say the governments, they're good at for say everything are the best. You see them they win award them all over the country. How that they happen? They pay somebody, say go make award for me. Now the same thing they see this money, they go around and they make them survey them. Where even the president can reference to the man in survey. Oh, you really believe this? I go to one school na anger. Picking and sign for sit down self no gets. Now grown and picking and sit down they right. So now the way they talk about free education, you know all enough free. What's in quality about the education? Everything where the teacher they need no gets. They not get anything. So some people some teacher they don't even get chalk for rights. They talk about education in this country. Mother Beyonce get the opportunity, wait for don't do good thing. Now here I see hundreds and millions of dollars come at this country for this free education. Remember when I go around the country, when I show me one good school in it, well go to both school. I go to both school when I the president in school. If you see that school, it goes okay now the president in school this. Oh, a go painter. But we go inside the classroom them. They just it's really shameful. When I can talk, people when I can vex for me, when I then form them. I don't see why all the money I can at this country. I go show a project number after project number after project number. When I free money them. The president and minister there, they're not able to build one better school where they go point out. They say, okay, at least they do this. Or they improve the schools the way they meet. If they spend $1 million for one school, one secondary school now one district, that district they go, if they go get something they go proud of. Because $1 million na boku money. But I they tell una project 40 million, 50 million. Forget about Bill Gates your money where a pump in this country. When I drive around the country, when I show me one thing where you go, so, okay, the president, he do rights. You know, but people then they defend me. Oh, why this, why that? Because I don't live in a country where the system they work. I don't live in a country where the system they work. If I don't have right now, I they able to say every month, a guarantee say I they get me money. You know why that's possible? Because I work in a country. Now America, see, you take your mama, you can't go America right now. They go turn 65 years old. You know when they work there. Just because they go turn 65 years old in America, they get the SS number. Because of that, they get benefits. Yeah, where you work, Stephanie, they get money. Then they talk about free education. Then research how they go around it, they get a lie data and they give people them. Who you really serious about this? Go Kenema right now, where most of the ministers they come out. Gonna go show me one good school. Me people that would try, but to get a lot of challenges, and I don't know how we're able to fix any challenge. The resources, then the money they come, but we're not just a manager, right? Una good morning.
Thank you very much, Batonga. Welcome on board, Umar. What you get on this one, sir?
Thank you very much. Simple. You know, this education, first of all, Mr. Lagoli, to me, you know, there any credibility to me. Me, I can say that. Now, possibly, Mr. B, they follow before, but the new last year, you know, in research, you know, get any credibility. I make a little listen to a research. Because it don't really give me number them or show me number them, we questionable. Especially the number that we come up with this past. No, put it back. That's Uncle Peter. The number we come with this BNT during the election. So I remember following research, but let's go small to waiting, Mr. Ezekiel did the same. I absolutely agree with Mr. Ezekiel. Simply, last I made myself born. I go primary here. These are your moms. I go primary school. I go secondary school. I go college. But the system, you know, like what Ezekiel be the say, the primary school will make go, the toilet will not be that all good. In fact, the bad thing is the toilet will be next door to the principal in office. Like cowboy in the theory, because that just like he always say with dirty. We student them to we said to we suppose to go use the toilet. If you know, so the facilities are not being that better, but the determination of the students then it been way much better, and that then terminally we on time them. Parents they're not being even how we say the parents they're not being kind of the most of we country people them they're not being that much attached. Which are the try to say that is the knowledge or the understanding or things that way them they do it not be that much like how parents they do now in a salon. You know, now you involvement. Now you see more of like back in the days if they say match pass, when they say Thanksgiving, prize giving. When they say Thanksgiving, I see Mama Rob Orina foot, then give you uniform and say I go. Most of the people away they see when they go watch the beginning and then Thanksgiving, now them Creole. Because they don't understanding it being exposed to education. We don't country people like no. But now even the more you see people in the follow the picking whether from kindergarten, elementary, and the number that I want to get in the SS1, SS2. But the determination of the student, yes, the government, they play a huge role because the facilities, they're not there. But the facilities, they're not been there. Even though now they're more deplorable than back then, but they're not been there. Most school, they will not get a lab them. They get chemistry department, they get chemistry, they get science students then, but the lab, they're not up to par. But the students, they've been determined. I'll tell you something. That school in Adolfo, today they call Anzaru. Back in the days, look at any primary school or secondary school, we get one shift. Whether school later over, go there in the evening. You then meet all type of students from all type of school, and then at the classroom and then they study. We study each other. You meet somebody, like the will be good into science. If somebody don't dissect a dog for you, if somebody don't dissect the human body, off head, we they study with them. Now don't we get that style with them, they talk about what people are not being able to tell they give out. Where they take you, put you deep inside water, you they study all net. You don't get that today? No. You never get that today. We got now, yes, the government get a lot of contribution to the low standard of education, but I tell you, this generation, this technology generation, this generation X, they don't care. They're lazy. They want to pass by. They rather give them body part, the woman them, or they use the telephone, or they use financial way for educate. The difference we have that because I've been watching CNN the other day. American Peking, they don't go down into math and science because they're not there into more. Asia, they go far. Also India, when you come into math and science, because they say the Peking, they more zoom into Facebook, internal, and all that stuff. But they're not a continent. They do them. But the American Peking, they go down. Not to say that greatly, because they get all the facilities, they get all the lab, and they get everything. So you want to do them, when you do them very, very good. But the things that we're missing in Africa, I will not say that truly. The parents and Sierra Leone now, then they contributors them to the bad education where they go on as a I'm not saying that they start up or now they do the worst. The government get a great role to play, but the parents, they now don't become now enablers. They don't become an enablers to the bad education where they go on as Sierra Leone and money. And the teacher themselves, more and more, the one that now where they be put. Because first time, somebody will sit A level or O level, it's very sound. So if you teach self in a primary school, they give very good information then. But the one that now where they go, where they sit O level, you go take them back. Because at the same process itself go through for let them sit the O level. Then you go put them back for go teach somebody. What information will you fit in the gap? Because you not be get, because at the same way you say pass, file and pay money for pass. Then you go put them, but back then that thing they not be there. So anybody will sit O level or A level, it's very sound. So even though it may not be like that much, but now that be there. If you put in a classroom for teach class 3, class 4, class 6, or class 7 people, it will give them enough information than the one that now we do the facilities they're not there. They're not being there, I don't know if they're good enough because this government, I don't understand why they can always tell me, say, then an example. All them, I don't understand why. Anytime where this government do something, then they always tell me, say, not a country they can laugh. Now, first time they back with that guy, they talk about this ID card. It's another country they can learn to be. Really? Where some other countries and they're close to America or even past America with their ID. So what is it they can learn from we? Instead of them they get this thing that they say, you know what? We need for do what we're supposed to do. But then they do small things today. The next thing we're going to tell you is exceptional. We are the number one. We get another country that they can learn from us. What thing we really get? What thing we really don't learn? But to me, no, because in terms of the facilities, then, if we, like waiting, we share a network, charity foundation, we do today, we will build that school and Leicester Peak, and waiting will be do back today, that school will be renovated, that Timley school. Now that no more now done left. We the diaspora, even though we are not like we, they're not here about we, they call you all kind of. Now we no more now get for help because if we say no more, like government get for develop the institutions and in terms of the facilities then, especially the primary school and the secondary school. Now I don't let's say everybody, what you able to you alma mater. If we are able to get together on Facebook or WhatsApp group, we are helping your alma mater because government in government out, we need to see any improvement. We need to see anything, but the parents then and the student then get for take responsibility. Then some get a great role for play because at the end of the day, it's not their own life. They get for study, they get for come out be a man business, they get for come out for later sleep. Back in the days, in every day, we did at then secondary school and we get one ship. I see them over. Now they will go. We will go study. We will quiz myself. We will study ten and then. And then the better life now do. Now that baby lamp. Now they use. When you study, then you see you know inside all black. But not because you want something. Now you need to see from 3, from 4, from 5%. If you can attack university entrance exam, you go straight to university. Now that's what we do. Now that's no more. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you very much, Omar. Welcome with Tony. Larry, are you waiting to get for me? Yes, Tony, welcome. Waiting you get on this one.
Yeah, Ibrahim, thanks for having me and Kushe and Kabo Famulem. I think I'll go look education as alone from a different point of view. You know, them parts of the world here where we did, like America or people that were in Europe, Asia, or wherever we live, you understand? The educational system not only left in the hands of the government. You understand? They have strong alumni association. Strong alumni association. Primaries, from nursery, primaries, secondary, college, and everything, they have strong alumni association. The problem where we get in Sierra Leone, we think education problem has to be solved 100% by the government. That's the problem. And if we not change the mindset, my wife now Ghanaian, right? Recently, they just fixed their school, St. Roses, the driveway and the gates. They didn't wait for the government. We they talk. I go KPS, the primary school, Nakisi primary school, where they by dockyard. Gentle, we all go to the same primary school. You go KPS and see how dilapidated the school is. We all wait for the council can fix them. I go to college now, Massachusetts here. The alumni association is very strong. Then they give scholarship, they're part of the management, they see that exactly the college they run, the way they feel say if I run, then they give their advice, then they give them their contributions, then they give scholarship. I know somebody where now doctor now American now PO you go. PO gets one strong alumni association where they give scholarship to the best students them for making them come out for can study. This kid in a college of medicine, right now, if I can do cause now Massachusetts and a Brandeis, now he's a medical doctor in New York. He did research and something in for cancer something in a large journey. You understand? Fortunately, me in Papago College. We as people that we go school na salon, we go primary, secondary, college. I feel say the management of we colleges them. Now when you get a strong alumni association, you can't talk about the successes of your college or your school. When you see them, you just criticize. You know they give books. You know they help. We know they say, okay, now we come together. Now we form an association, an alumni, a functional. I know they talk about forming an alumni, we're not functional. But an alumni association where really they help the school because we know say we people them no kids. We people them they suffer. The people them for itself, for some picking for paying college fee or school fee or this, then they suffer. But when you get strong alumni, then college are waiting at this country, oh, this one, America, USA, Europe, or wherever, or they live Asia, or wherever. They have a strong alumni with the scholarship. Even the university where me there, University of Massachusetts, they have scholarship where they give to students them where they apply. If you get luck, you get them. You understand what I mean? Sometimes no, we know they talk no more. I feel say we just feel say someone for develop. My education, I want to are passionate about because I go 4 colleges in that country. 4 colleges where I know because nobody knows tell me about Salone education system. I go 4 colleges in that country. So I know how it sounds like how people then they suffer for pay college fee, how then they pay school fee, how then they pay this for make them get what they forget the self-actualization. You understand what I mean? Sometimes we they blame government. We know say government gets greater responsibility. But wait till we go to them primary school and they look KPS where we go. KPS like you see Dr. I go to the school where they near Christian, so KPS where they up Christian. I go that school there. I can see about na kisi. I mean about na PCMH. Before they transfer me, mama go at salon na kisi amedi. That was school and where we all go. We discuss follow we form alumni organization. Are we now government for can't tell how for one? Look, a typical example here. Now Annie Walsh. You know how many billion Leone Annie Walsh gains? Now government can't tell us so now go make dash card. Sometimes let we do a forensic audit.
I want only for quick, Tony.
Yes, Abraham. Yes,
okay.
Sir.
This one way you they say alumni for able for do something, which is true. But again, waiting at the turnout, how many people they go through them colleges here? How many people they go through them schools here? Where at the end of the day, they're able to get something for show for them. When they see colleges and they graduate, a lot of times they not get to work. So if you say now the alumni, you they say about the primary school and the secondary school.
Now they go to now all man the graduates get work.
No, but the earning power, the economy of the country. If they say now that's the burden get for people, few people we go through the school and
equal. Abraham, everything being equal in that country today. You understand? Government get a responsibility and make them get handles and get different agencies like sleeper. I always don't talk like this program. Say you have sleeper, Sierra Leone Import Export Promotion Agency. We there for help people for where indigenous people that when Sierra Leone as where they try for come up, for make them foster, make them think outside the box and come with solution where they go for stand as a guarantor, put scheme them in place where they go for people that where they come out college. For make them able to give them at least stand as a guarantor with their own banks that when a local banks, even international banks, let them get loan for make someone tap into a potential. Not everybody want to go into politics. Not everybody want to work for government. Not everybody want to go work for private sector. Some people want to tap into their own potential. You understand? It's not. I don't understand whose side they come from. You dey talk about the secondary issue when somebody don't graduate. What next? Now we dey talk about the primary issue. When you get primary school and where some of we go, now we villages them. They don't get bench for sit down. They don't get blackboard. Then they still forget teachers. They have UU teachers. UU is on trained and unqualified teachers where they help where some bad surveillance SS3 staff it they help for teachers at the school. So if we can we don't want to make a talk so Because I involved with people that went out to Sierra Leone and how then they tap for develop their own village. With a population more than we. We have 7 point something million population. Then go that way the population more than 20 million. Now themselves they sit down together. They bring ideas. How we can help. How we can push forward. How we can make things happen. Talk about how they see education, the work that they call together what we do.
Okay.
They bring the aspect.
But today on the IGI report, but definitely we have for Fentem for cow. This one we talk so. Let we weigh the benefits where people can go through the school system and the benefits at the end of the day.
No, private school na salon, na government school I go. Everything I go na salon, government school.
Okay.
Do they have a formidable institutions? No. Do they have a strong foundation? No. The only one they see people that are for go match from all boys, so go match. We don't have to the match. Hey, today this they celebrate. Look at who celebrate. And what's a typical example for emulate. Look how much billion they generate. I mean, I'll take it back.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah, and watch able for raise that money there because now they no more do them. Because the definitely I will find 10 local this particular program. Let me say Albert Academy na me go. Albert Academy they do the same thing and watch do them, Convent do them, FSSG do them. They don't go raise that kind of money there again. Because now the same people and they give. The same people now they get for give. The same. Yeah? Now so me say. Now the same people then. So because the same people them, if you give okay, you get 10, you want give away 10, you go give Albert Academy 2, you give and watch 2, you give down the 2, you give down the 2, or that go get 1, or that go get half. But yes, it makes sense with you. They talk about the alumni and all these things. But how many people after graduation we get hook? If not so one take and then the burden is going to be on few people. It will be on few people. Government getting role for play. Just like how the reports point them out, government has a role to play and government need for play their role. Money day. Yeah, that's what I say. Even the EU ambassador Toka, then put money for the free quality education, then put some waiting. Now through World Bank dengi, government self they tell say that they put 23%. Eh? And so then tell we. Yes, alumni are able for help in the bits so they're able for help, but the government gets them part for play. Then get them part for play. There are some responsibilities, they just took up by the people and we forget about the government. Because waiting do, we not get that big economy, we not get money flowing like that. Other country them big. Let's say this school gets 10,000 people away go there. Yeah? And they will make them, let's say 50-50, 5,000 make them. Then cable for give. This school get in Sierra Leone because of the population we get 1,000. Yeah? 200 make them. You don't see the difference? And not of us say the Pumui they know they give money, then they give money. The government's playing parts. Then who self play with parts? But people go rather spend money into politics than education. Yeah? But definitely, we go for Fentem. This particular one, we only carry it because today na IGI report. We count them back. We go for Fentem, we count them. Let's get the conversation going. Let's get the conversation. Yeah? Because at the end of the day, they say, oh, man, but the diaspora no man I get for end up power back. Eh? But at the end of the day, a lot of alma mater Who you check inside and politics and you out inside the back. Eh? Must the access stand at the responsibility of the school for make it be the responsibility of the alumni then. They are good and successful students and always they give back to their school. But it's not their responsibility. We'll go there back tomorrow. But it's a good part. Oh, don't begin work out the conversation. Now, IGR reports we do today. Low left handy. We'll go there back. Definitely we'll continue this conversation. Trust me. Hey, Donia. Now we'll check how many students will they graduate, how many students will they get job after graduation. Alaji they say, Alaji Koma, alumni able for boost the existing structure where the government don't put together already. Just like how Tony they talk, there should be a system, which is true. Till meet back to my Tata.